In the private test for My Hero Ultra Rumble, there was a bunch of features that we weren't able to use due to the fact that it was a beta. However, there is a high chance that a lot of these features won't actually make it to the final stage of the game. So today I wanted to go over a couple features that I think could be coming to My Hero Ultra Rumble, or give a wish list of ideas that I think would be fun in the game. And of course, if you have anything that you would like to see in the game, be sure to leave it down in the comments below. And if you disagree with anything, let me know so we can make more videos in the upcoming future. Also, be sure to join the Discord so you don't miss out on any My Hero Ultra Rumble news. Anyway, coming up first, we have a battle pass. Now, almost every game, whether you have to pay for it or whether it's free, has a battle pass nowadays. And in almost every one of those games, most of the items that you will receive for playing the game are different. This, of course, being based on what type of game it is and how useful the items that you receive actually are. Now, apparently a battle pass is actually confirmed for Ultra Rumble. But the question is, what will this battle pass actually feature? While we don't know for sure, I think it's safe to say that we will most likely be seeing cosmetics and stuff to customize your profile in many ways. I personally don't think that we'll be seeing any characters in the battle pass, and the reason is simple. A battle pass will only usually run for a certain amount of time, usually between 40 and 80 days, and in most cases, once that battle pass timer ends, wherever you were able to achieve within that battle pass will be gone. It will never return to the game. However, if you have it, you keep it. With every character in My Hero Ultra Rumble having a different ability, it would make it unfair if new players weren't able to unlock those characters. An exception to this would be if they did something similar to what Dead by Daylight has done. If you missed the battle pass, you still have a chance in the late future to be able to unlock the cosmetic that you missed. Of course, this is over a year later, I'm pretty sure, so it would pretty much suck if they give battle pass owners a year exclusivity to upcoming characters. What I do think will be in the battle pass, however, is just cosmetics, whether this be to upgrade your profile, similar to the profile system we had in My Hero One's Justice 2, or some sweet cosmetics to make your character look dope. Because to be honest, I don't see the game running very short on cosmetic ideas. Of course, we'll have reused cosmetics from My Hero One's Justice and One's Justice 2, as well as completely new cosmetics. Because of course, with the game being free, it still means that they have to make money somehow, so I think cosmetics are probably their best bet. And that actually leads on to the next thing that I think could be in the game, or next thing that I would like in the game, and that is an item shop. Similar to games like Fortnite and Valorant, the item shop could be used to purchase these cosmetics, and chances are if characters are behind a paywall, this is probably where they will be. Now personally, I don't see My Hero Ultra Rumble not having an item shop. Nowadays, most games have these item shops, and they do very well. And of course, as I mentioned, with the fact that this game is free, they're gonna have to make money somehow. All we can hope is that the cosmetics aren't all that expensive, but I do think seasonal cosmetics would be really cool. Next up, if you did play the beta, you will know there is a ranked game mode coming to the game. I'm not sure if this kind of confirms a casual game mode, similar to One's Justice 2, where you can just go in and play the game without getting a rank. But I don't actually think a lot of people notice this. This is actually a screenshot from when I played the beta of the game. You can actually see down in the bottom left corner that the game mode I am playing is actually ranked. Now, I'm sure the ranks will work similar to My Hero One's Justice 2. However, considering these are two completely different games, it might be ruled a little bit differently. I assume it'll be completely similar to how Apex Legends does their ranking. But of course, with the ranked game mode being a thing, I do think that kind of confirms there being some sort of skill-based matchmaking in the game. Now, I know a lot of people don't actually like skill-based matchmaking, so I really hope they do kind of figure out how to somewhat perfect it. But we are still 100% confirmed ranked coming to the game. Next up is something that I would like to see. Now, I can't remember whether or not they had this in the beta, but I would like to see challenges come to the game. And going back to a point I mentioned earlier, if characters aren't behind a paywall, they will probably put some sort of challenge that needs to be done to unlock them. These challenges will probably grant you cosmetics or in-game currency, because of course we do have the gacha system in the game, so cosmetics won't entirely be in the item shop, if the item shop is added. And of course, these challenges would encourage players to play different characters. And obviously, if they're planning to add more, then we're going to want to see more than just a meta. Because as you know, in most Battle Royale games, once someone has found a meta, it's all people will use. So I do think there needs to be something in the game that will encourage players to try out different characters, try out different methods. And I don't think there's any system better than a challenge system to help do that. I do think the rewards will be pretty random, probably just XP or cosmetics, which no one will really use. But it also does give an incentive to continue playing the game. Next up, something that is not confirmed, however, the game is taking a while, so there could be a possibility we'll see a new map. Now, to be honest, I do think this is unlikely, but with the game only being 24 players and is a small map, you'll be able to see the map 90% of the time. And because of that, the map can get pretty old pretty fast. So I do think that we do need some sort of rotation map system. This will help keeping the game as fresh as possible, and this will be very fun for returning players and players who are planning to play the game consistently like myself. Because of course, if you were spending a lot of the time on a game and you were consistently playing the same thing over and over again, it's gonna get very old very quickly. Now, I'm not entirely sure what maps they could put in the game. I would like to see what suggestions you have down below. I still think it's a possibility, and I do think it's something that they need to add in the future. Of course, on launch, I do think we'll be okay, simply because the only time we've got to play the old map or the current map is in the beta, which realistically, we only had like 3 days of the beta. I mean, that's not counting the Japanese beta back at the start of 2022, but I do think there are a lot of opportunities for different maps. And lastly, this is not confirmed, this is just something I really want to come to the game. And I do think we have a possibility of this coming to the game, judging by My Hero Ultra Rumble's recent liked tweet. But what I'm talking about is some sort of support a creator program. Now, a lot of recently released games actually have these programs, but it is something that I would like to see, considering I am very interested in My Hero Academia, and I would absolutely love to partner with them. I'm sure it's the same goes for many other My Hero Ultra Rumble content creators, or any My Hero One's Justice content creators, or just anime content creators in general, but as someone who loves both One's Justice 2 and Ultra Rumble, I think it would be a pretty amazing thing for the devs to do. Now, I hope what I'm saying doesn't sound entitled. That is absolutely not my goal here. However, I'm just saying it's a pretty cool feature that games like Fortnite have. Also, kind of like Fog Whisperer in Dead by Daylight, like it's not easy to get, but it is something that a lot of content creators can work towards. Of course, I think it's a long shot, and I don't know if it's actually going to come to the game, but I do think it would be a really cool feature to have in the game. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you did disagree with any of the stuff that I said in this video, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you're enjoying the My Hero Ultra Rumble content, please be sure to subscribe, because of course it lets me know that you guys want to see more videos just like this one. But anyway, I do hope you guys have a peaceful day. It's been your boy Snap. Have a good one.